What's up YouTube, it's Sean here, and I'm here today to give you guys a review of the Maniére collaboration with Jordan Brand on this Air Jordan 12 Retro in the black and burgundy crush colorway. Today's video is sponsored by Quality. Quality, for those who haven't heard of them before, is a Montreal-based streetwear brand, and it's a brand that I've personally been repping for years now. And recently, they just launched on their website wave 1 of their spring and summer 2023 line. And in typical Quality fashion, this line includes a ton of timeless and very wearable pieces, including the shirt I'm rocking right now, which is the Quality Beach shirt. So I'm very excited to see what else drops for spring summer 2023. And if you guys are curious to check them out as well, I'll link their website, their social media, all that good stuff down below. So this right here is the latest Maniére collaboration with Jordan Brand, this time on the Air Jordan 12. So I bought this pair on the Maniére website launch, which was February 21st, and they retailed for a price of $225 US or $290 here in Canada. The official colorway for this shoe is black and burgundy crush, and alongside this colorway, they also released a white and burgundy colorway as well, which I'm also hoping to review on my channel too. So fun fact, both of these 12s were released technically as a women's release, and this colorway celebrates and honors black women. Releasing alongside an independent video called She's the Blueprint, it highlights the overlooked impact that black women have on culture, community, and style. So first things first, here's a quick look at the packaging. So the box itself comes in this plastic sleeve, just like all the other Maniére releases. So we have the Maniére A logo found throughout in black, and then as far as the box goes, this comes in this OG inspired Air Jordan 12 box. We have this natural colored cardboard on the very top with the Jumpman logo, and then on the sides of the lid, it's done in this orangey red finish. And then on this side of the lid, we have Maniére branding along with the Jumpman logo once again. And then inside the lid, we have this stylized image of Michael Jordan during the infamous flu game. And then the paper inside is also covered with the Maniére A logo once again. So taking a deep dive into the shoe, the upper of the sneaker for the most part is constructed out of a very buttery black colored leather. So on Maniére's website, they just simply call it leather, but to the touch, this really feels like a buttery nubuck. Overlaid on the lateral side, we have this large overlay of burgundy colored suede, which is a very fuzzy, long-haired sort of suede. And on the medial side, we have a similar overlay here as well, but this side is a bit shorter compared to the other side. Right beneath this, towards the middle of the shoe, we have this synthetic overlay, and we have Jumpman branding found on the lateral side. And then covering the second and third eyelet from the top, these are plastic eyelets which are painted in this metallic finish, making it look like metal. And then we have the Jumpman logo on the second eyelet and the Maniére A logo on the third eyelet. Beneath this, wrapping around the back of the shoe, we have more of that very soft black leather, and just like any other Air Jordan 12, it has this radial style stitch pattern found throughout. Running down the center of the heel, we have this nylon pull tab with your typical Jordan branding found on the left foot, but on the right foot, it's replaced with Maniére branding instead. And underneath this, you'll see that a portion of the outsole wraps up and onto the midsole, and here we have 23 branding in black. Hanging off the shoe, of course, it comes with this special Jordan Brand and Maniére co-branded hang tag, and this is always a welcome addition. These little extras, it really makes the shoe that much more special. And as far as the laces go, so these only come with one lace option, and they're a waxed rope style lace in black. Underneath this, the tongue is crafted out of that same black nubuck-like leather, and embroidered down the center, we have that signature 2-3 branding. And then attached to the top of the tongue, we have a genuine metallic Maniére A logo found on the top of the left foot, and we have the Jumpman logo on the right foot. So the back of the tongue and the interior of this shoe is lined in this quilted nylon material, which gives it more of that premium feel and look. And then as far as the insoles go, so these come with a polyurethane lined insole, but it's covered with this nylon-like textile on the very top, featuring once again the Maniére A logo found throughout. But we have a Jumpman logo featured boldly on the heel. So the upper of the Air Jordan 12 sits atop a full-length Phylon foam midsole, which is painted in this very dark gray on the heel and this pebbled dark burgundy finish on the forefoot. And encased within this midsole but not visible to the eye, we have a full-length Zoom Air unit as well for cushioning and impact protection. And then finally, turning this pair over to the bottom, this is your standard Jordan 12 outsole. However, it's crafted out of a combination of burgundy and white colored rubber. We have these two pods featuring the herringbone style traction pattern along with the Jumpman logo on the very top in white. And underneath the outsole, you can see we have this exposed carbon fiber sham plate as well, which sits right in the middle, and this helps with torsional rigidity and midfoot support. So that breaks down the look and the construction of the Air Jordan 12. And for those wondering about sizing, to me these fit like most of my other Air Jordan 12s, so my foot measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and for Jordan 12s I can either go a half size down or a true to size depending on the specific release. So I feel like for this specific pair, if you have narrow feet or normal width feet and you like more of that snug one-to-one fit, you can go a half size down, but if you do have wider feet or you just like more of a roomy toe box, then definitely stick true to size. So keep in mind this was released as a women's release, so to get your women's equivalent, you'd have to go 1.5 sizes up. So if for example you're a size 8, you'd be buying a size 9.5 women's, or if you're a men's 10, then you'd be getting a women's 11.5. So again, if you have narrow feet or you just like more of that snug one-to-one exact fit, then you can go a half size down from your true size, but for everyone else, stick true to size and you should be fine. Moving on to the comfort, so these feel like any other Air Jordan 12s, so with that said, it's a shoe that definitely needs to be broken in. Once you break in an Air Jordan 12 though, they feel much more comfortable, and honestly you can feel a ton of that zoom air underfoot. But like I said, the initial impression of Jordan 12s oftentimes is very clunky, it's very heavy, and it's not that comfortable, which is true at first, but you really have to give it some time, break in the upper and that midsole, and they'll feel that much better. So if you're looking for a very airy, very lightweight, and very comfortable shoe straight out of the box, then definitely don't try this pair. But if you're planning to wear these in and you're looking for more of a sturdy and heavy duty shoe, then the 12s are a great option for you. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and craftsmanship, so first off, material quality, I thought it was great. Like I said, this black leather that they use has a super buttery feel to it, and I was a big fan of the suede they use on the sides of the shoe as well. And in terms of the build and craftsmanship, it wasn't perfect. I did have a lot of glue stains around the area where the midsole meets the upper, just a lot of strings of dried glue that I had to pull off myself, but it was honestly not that big of a deal. Once I got rid of those, the shoe more or less was pretty flawless. The panels were cut and placed consistently on the shoe, and I thought the stitch job was pretty flawless as well. So it wasn't perfect, but I'd say that it was above average as far as an Air Jordan Retro goes. All that out of the way now, let's toss these on feet. I'll lace them up and I'll show you guys how these look. Overall, so I gotta give kudos to Maniére. I love the messaging behind this shoe, and that's something that they never skip out on. All their releases have such a deep meaning behind it, and it's so important sometimes for us as consumers to stop and think about the messaging behind the product beyond just the aesthetics of the product itself. But from an actual colorway perspective, I think this pair is just okay. I think it looks great on other people, don't get me wrong, but on a personal level, I just don't really think that I'd rock a combination of black and burgundy that often. I love the material quality and I thought the build was great. It just comes down to the personal preference of the colorway when it comes down to it. So between this one and the white burgundy pair, I don't have those white ones yet in hand, but just from the initial product images, I'm definitely leaning towards that white pair a lot more. But we'll see once I get both these in hand, then I'll give you guys my true opinion on which of the two I like more. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this Maniére Air Jordan 12 in this black and burgundy colorway. What are your overall thoughts on the execution of this pair? And between this one and the white, which of the two do you guys prefer? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8, follow my Twitter account at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy this review, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.